From the capital of Tennessee and of country music for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Tennessee Titans. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. One final time this regular season. As always, joined by Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott as we get ready to put a bow on what has been an outstanding 18 weeks of football.
And for 14 lucky teams across the NFL, Kate, this isn't the end for them. This is their last chance at a 2-0 team. This is it. Their final chapter. Their final chapter in a story to take the field until September. Bulls are
For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And leading them out, someone who twice took the University of Texas to that college football semifinal. It's Quinn Ewers.
Kate, you watch Quinn Ewers throw football, and I got to do it a bunch collegiately. You see why he was the #1 player in the country coming out of high school. Overcome some injuries over his time collegiately. He's got to maximize this opportunity and show off his greatest strength, and that is his ability to fire it.
To the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. Go right side, and McBride has it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down from the gun. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Throwing the out route complete. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
That's another Bengals 1st down.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Benjamin Morrison coming up to make that tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Titans.
From the shotgun, it's Ewers. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop.
That's a gain of 3.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Ewers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. Blake Grupe on to attempt a field goal. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Grupe sends it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Anytime you go on the road and you can put points on the board on your opening drive, job well done.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here come the Titans now to get their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who Brock I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory...
Ball is out. Mahomes fumbled it. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. He's able to muster up a little something there after bringing in that fumble, Brock, but he can't get back to the line of scrimmage. Waiting their turn on that sideline. You'd have thought they'd be focused in and ready for this, Brock, but instead, their very first snap nearly ends with them giving it away.
Thinking to get back on that ball, and you got to settle down. You got to get back to that script and flush that negative play away.
That's a gain of 7.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Begins his return at the 16. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. Gets it back to the 20. Cincinnati headed back out for its second drive now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Here's Williams to start the drive. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bengals have a first down. New set of downs for them from the 31.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Going to the ground again on first. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down. To throw, here's Ewers. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Throwing here, Ewers. It's on target to Williams. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's a difficult on the defense.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. New set of downs from the 37. Play action, Ewers. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
He gets it to Fant. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line.
Gain of 23 yards. It's another Bengals first down. First and 10.
Give to Williams from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So now a timeout for a player who was shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Another run for Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up third and 8.
And it's third down.
Third and long for him here. He's going for it himself. And to the ground he goes, sliding to a stop well short here, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and he forced a fourth down.
Groupie sends it through. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good, to get into that rhythm, and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line. So Tennessee headed out for its second drive of the game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Tennessee to the line. First and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And not.
Brings up second and 7.
First down of the game for James Cook. He dodged the tackle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, and they go right back to it. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he's down all the way to the 30. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
That's another Titans.
Again, it's Cook. Keeps away from one. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. It is Noel Williams who made the play defensively. Now we're going to have a break in the action. One of the Bengals in some pain. They're going to go out to look at him. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down. The Titans going with a field goal unit here. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Return coming from the 6. Escapes a defender. This makes it up to the 25. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Ewers. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain. So 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw, Ewers. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Throwing now, it's Ewers. Connection made to Shaheed. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
12 yards. And the Bengals first down. A gain of 12. And the Bengals first down.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air on 3rd and long. Making the call himself. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And we'll see, Brock, if they go back to that ground game this drive after how well they ran it their last time out.
I'm going to probably say yes on that one, Kate. This is a team with a known identity across the league. They're going to hang their hat on running the football effectively. I think they'll get right back to work.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got a man left. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. We're through one, and for any kicking fans out there, this game has been for you. The Bengals are out in front. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. He's making a bid for it. Ball is out. Mahomes fumbled it. And now the Bengals have it. Everton actually went backward a little bit, but I imagine, Brock, they'll be happy enough just taking possession.
Hey, a normal old stop at 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from them literally. An impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
Here come the Bengals to take over once again. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They've got first down here from the 36. They fake the handoff. Now Ewers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down. Off the play fake. He'll throw. That's caught by Williams. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Oh, there's another one to Williams. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for the Bengals. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17.
In the red zone now. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. Finds him over the middle. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal.
Here's Ewers to throw. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A 4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Williams does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss. As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to, and you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. Only a 20-yarder here. Groupie sends it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Kid, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
Returning it from the 4. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Titans and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. Cook is hit and he fumbles it. Unfortunately, the Titans were able to jump back on that one. No turnover on the play. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Finds the in route complete. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp.
Gain of 4 brings up
3rd and short, here's Mahomes. He's going to run for it. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
4 yards. That's good for the Titans. 1st down. 1st and 10. 41-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Second and 17 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. To finish him off at the line.
You know, kid, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home...
Third down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. And the shotgun, yours. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing third and long.
9 yards to go.
No throw, third and long. He has the first over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A pickup of 17. And the Bengals have a first down.
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Straight ahead with Williams. This is ahead for about 5. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
At the 43-yard line.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's yours. Across the line, he's going to run for it. And he'll get to the ground at the end of that one as yours run earns him a first down.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
All set to go now from the 35.
First down. A gain of 22 yards.
To throw, here's yours. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
To Keon Coleman. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Now pressure coming.
Titans 29-yard line.
Another one caught by Coleman. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Another Bengals first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Williams now on first and 10. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals go up by 12. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed will put 6 on the board for the offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals bump the lead up to 13 points. And after this play, there's a Titan out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. Fox now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Titans have a first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Another one for Cook. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Breaks the tackle. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. All set now. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Titans.
Tight end in motion left.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. We'll call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. 2nd down now. They need 7. Now pass play. Here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. And running for it with Charbonnet. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. And up from the pistol to Cook. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Pistol now for Mahomes. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 14-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Right back to Flowers they go. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
To Zay Flowers. A 6-yard pickup.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
At the 7.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Titans making a one-score game before halftime. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans get it back to within 6.
16. Titans 10.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Return starts from the goal line. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the 3rd quarter. Fox now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Titans and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Judy there to grab it. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Once more into the hands of Judy. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Jerry Judy. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
To the air, Mahomes. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or 2.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up 2nd down. They'll run it with Cook. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and
Now it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to run for it. He's going to bring this down to their 35. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained the play. It typically goes for a whole lot more.
And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the 1st. Ball down to the 26. That one's good to Godwin. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Titans have a 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengals still out there and being looked at now. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Now it's Cook. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Mahomes. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans throw 6 points onto their score. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll take the lead.
Makes the score Titans 17, Bengals 16.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he dodged the tackle. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch the
Here
breath.
comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19. Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. Finds him on the crossing route. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He's going for it himself. It's a gain of 22. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Bengals 1st down. A gain of 22 yards.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he'll get to the ground at the end of that one as Ewers' run earns him a 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now it's Ewers. It's his running back. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Groupie sends it through. And they've taken back the lead.
Let's give him some credit. He's done his best to 3 them to death in this game, Kate. And he's continuing that effort here in the 2nd half. As his 4th field goal of the game gives them a slim lead.
Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Titans and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. That one hits the ground incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. He's too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll try and run this. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. This is Cook on the handoff. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
brings up.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2. That's good.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the
Enough to cook here out of his own read. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Now, as that play ends, we see somebody hurt down there, and it's James Cook they're sending the trainers out to check on. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to
3rd
go.
down, it's Mahomes. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Bengals offense out once again, led by Quinn Ewers. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Play action, Ewers. He finds Fant. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
To throw, Ewers. Jump off, caught by his back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Give to Williams from the gun. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Bengals 1st down.
Another run for Williams. He stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. The Titans and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Maybe the wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both reads picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you because the option, you're trying to option off of one defender, like a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
That time, well, the defense was all over. Tremendous pursuit to knock him backwards.
He has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Offense to the line for second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 39-yard line.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Throwing is Mahomes. Short pass caught by his tight end. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Brings up third down.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Oh, it's tipped, interception! And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know, there's a flag on the play. Penalties on the offense, Brock, so that play is going to go down as a pick.
You see a flag as a defender, and I guarantee you, your first thought is, oh, man, this is going to come back, right? Well, not this time. He gets to hang on to that interception.
From the shotgun, it's yours. Seen this plenty. Shaheed has another one. And he gets him back, but they lost on that penalty. Second and 10. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 44-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now yours. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
At the Titans' 44-yard line.
On the shotgun, yours. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Throwing now, it's yours. Screen here for Williams. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And a Bengal first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, play action. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Sticking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
From the gun on third down. He's got McBride complete. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals push the lead to 2 scores now. Fox now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
To the air, Mahomes. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle room. You call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
That's complete downfield to Godwin. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. We will not score, but that does set him off, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Titans, first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same. Boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans cut the lead down to just 2.
26. Titans, 24.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Shaheed now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bengals offense out once again, led by Quinn Ewers. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Here's Williams to start the drive. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. They need more of those as they trail by a score. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Short pass brought in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
He's back to throw. It's his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
First down, Cincinnati.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to the well again. And finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. First down from the 42.
First down, Bengals.
Running back gets it on the draw. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They give it to him again. He pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. 4th down. Here's an important kick now for Blake Grupe. A 49-yarder in front of him here. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. I believe probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. So now here comes the Titans on offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds to freeze the clock. The deep shot pays off for a big chunk of yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Look to throw it. Back to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
And 10 yards to go.
Now to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Their hand is forced here. They've got to get this. They're down 5. Desperation time here on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Here's a design run. So the Bengals take this one on the road. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note, getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments that make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.